Osana, Osana. Arise, O Lord, and let their enemies be scattered. Along with the Kota Tareka, Amen. Today, 29th of March 2026, I made a video, part 1 on destiny. That was 26th of March 2026, where I said some people are lone rangers. They are destined to be lone rangers. They achieve a lot when they walk alone. Once they call for others to come and help, their work will be disturbed. And some are crowd pullers. Anything they want to do, they must involve others. So you must know which one is your destiny by what happens to you when you want to do something good. Today, we'll be treating another part of why prayers are not being answered, and you think they are witchcraft, witches, they are blockade, enemies, this and that. No. The one we'll be treating today might sound funny, but it's reality of life. Some people are destined to be helpers of leaders. They are destined to be leaders, builders. They are destined to be followers and champions for leaders. They are not destined to sit as number one. They can be vice president, deputy governor, deputy speaker of the house, director, supervisor in the company, managers, but they are not called to be chief executive officers in governance, in business, even in family, even in organizations, even in Christendom. I will talk about Christendoms now. They are not destined to be church founders. They are not destined to be company founders. They are destined to work under the founder of a company, and they will excel. They are as destined to be worker in the church, backup singer, film actors, not the main actor in the film, but they will excel. People will clap for them. Yeah. So they will say, no, I need to stand on my own. I don't want to stay on that. And once they stand on their own, they start falling. People say, but when he was in that company, he was doing well. The enemies, no, it's not the enemies. You are not destined to sit as number one. You are destined to help those at number one. And you'll be pushing them up and they will pull you along. You are destined to be like that. We bring it out in the Bible. Quickly, let's look at these people. Let's start from Jonathan and David. And that will be 1 Samuel chapter 23, verse 17. Jonathan told King David, he said, everybody knows, and I know, and my father knows that you will be the king and I will be your deputy. And it is good like that. I like it like that, and my father knows. He knew his position and he has accepted, because God has said David will be the king. He knew. I don't know how he knew, but he knew. Remember, it was in 1 Samuel chapter 16 that God said it. This is 1 Samuel chapter 23. So Jonathan knew and he accepted. We can go to 2 Samuel chapter 2, verse 12 to chapter 12. 2 Samuel chapter 12, verse 26 to 29. Joab told King David, he said, I have conquered Ramah. I have done everything, but come, bring the remaining soldiers so that you can come and finish the job, and they will say, you are the king that won the victory. They won't say, it is I, Joab, that won. If it is other people, will say, let me shine today. They will go and take over. And King David came, he just did the finishing touch, took the crown, and said it was King David. But we know it wasn't King David. Let's look at 2 Chronicle. In 2 No, First Chronicles chapter, sorry. First Chronicles chapter 12. In First Chronicles chapter 12, you'll be surprised. All the warriors that stood with King David, all the warriors that stood with King David. King David killed only one Goliath. If you go into that chapter 12, you will see somebody that fought many Goliaths at once, not just fought many Goliaths, I think about 5 Goliaths at once, and he won them, and he went to fight about 7 Goliaths at once, and he won. David killed only one Goliath. You will see in that chapter, First Chronicles chapter 12, King David was in a war front. He said, "Oh, I fit to say I want to drink water in Bethlehem." 3 soldiers fought through the enemy camp. They went to Bethlehem to bring that water from the well. They fought again and came back. They did not die. They gave King David the water. If you look at that same book, First Chronicles chapter 12, you will see a single soldier. When the whole Israelites, even King David, ran away from war front, only one person stood and fought all the enemies and killed them. It was when they have gone far, they said, they went back. Before they came, they saw many people they are dead. Only one person. He did not say he wants to be the king. He was still under King David. Many like that. Just go and read First Chronicles chapter 12. You'll be surprised at what God used some people to do. But they did not fight for the crown. They allowed David to rule. And the same thing, 2 Samuel chapter 15, from verse 18 to 22, there was a soldier called Ittai. He was even a foreign soldier. He came yesterday. King David left the throne today. He said, King David said, go back. He said, no. When I left my hometown, I said, I'm going to be with you. King David, I'm going to follow you. I won't follow Jonathan. I don't know Jonathan. I don't know Absalom. I know you. Where you die, I will die. You are the one I want to follow. We can see John the Baptist in John chapter 3. John the Baptist told Jesus, he told the people when they say, no, John the Baptist, the followers of Jesus Christ are taking up. He said, it is better like that. I am not the leader. He is the leader. I am just like an announcer for his coming. He said, the friend of the bridegroom, once the bridegroom has come, the friend of the bridegroom should go back. He said it is better like that. He didn't fight for the throne. Now let's look. Now if you go to John chapter, many places like that where John was praising Jesus Christ. But if you look at 2 Samuel chapter 16 verse 23, when people say, Ahithophel, anytime he speaks, people believe God has spoken. But when he betrayed King David, that you can find in 1 Samuel chapter 15 verse 31, King David laid a curse on him. Because he has betrayed King David. He wanted to be in the spotlight. And from that day, God dethroned Prophet Ahithophel. He went to commit suicide. You can see when John the Baptist also questioned the power of Jesus Christ. They go and ask him, is he the one or not? And Jesus Christ said, go and tell that fox. Go and tell that fox. The person that was praising him now started doubting his authority. He said, go and tell that fox. Jesus Christ would have saved him from being beheaded. But because he lost it, questioned the authority of Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, go and tell that fox. People are seeing, the lame are walking, the blind are seeing, the deaf are, I'm walking today and I walk tomorrow. John the Baptist lost it. So if you are destined to be a destiny, the leader's helper, but you want to be the leader so that you can be in the spotlight, you're going to fall. That's why some churches today, some companies today, they are the deputy managing director, they are the senior supervisor. People look up to them. The company was making it because they were there. Now they said, no, it's time for them to go and start when they started their own, because they are not destined to be at the spotlight. They are not destined to be the chief executive officer of any organization. They are destined to be destiny helpers. That's that. Ohun tí mo sọ lẹ́nu ni pé ní apá kìíní ohun tí mo kọ nípa kàdárà, ohun tó máa ń dènà ogun ènìyàn, mo sọ èyí tí mo kọ́ ṣe fún wa náà di 26. Mo sọ nípa àwọn èèyàn kan bí Ọlọ́run ṣe yàn kàdárà wọn. Èyí tí mo tún fẹ́ sọ lẹ́nu nípa àwọn míì tó jẹ́ pé Ọlọ́run dá wọn kán máa ran aṣíwájú lọ́wọ́ ni. Ọlọ́run ò dá wọn gọ́gọ́ pé àwọn ló máa jẹ́ aṣíwájú. Níjọ́ tó bá yẹ sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ di aṣíwájú, wàhálà dé bá wọn nìyẹn. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló dá ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì lẹ́sìn tó jẹ́ pé ọgbà tó wà ní wòlíì, ìgbà tó wà gẹ́gẹ́ bí wòlíì, tó wà gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀gá akọrin, tó wà gẹ́gẹ́ bí igbákejì bàbá aládùúrà ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì, ayé wọn ń dagan, ògo wọn ń búyọ, gbogbo ẹ̀ ń dún fún wọn. Àwọn even ẹni tó ní kọ́mpìnì yẹn, ẹni tó ní ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì yẹn, ẹni tí ó ń dá ẹgbẹ́ sílẹ̀, ó ń sọ pé òun ní owó kankan, agbára wa gùn, ó yẹ kémi náà bọ́ síbẹ̀, yẹ kémi náà lọ dá tèmi sílẹ̀, gbé dá tiẹ̀ sílẹ̀ gbẹ́kọ̀ lọ́lẹ̀ ni. Àwọn màá ní oṣó ló ń sàṣì, àjẹ́ ló ń sàṣì, nǹkan oṣó ń kọ́ àjẹ́ kọ́. Ọlọ́run ò dá kàdárà ẹ pé kò jẹ́ aṣíwájú, olùrànlọ́wọ́ àwọn aṣíwájú Ọlọ́run dá kàdárà ẹ. Tó bá yẹ sọ pé dandan gbogbo ajá aṣíwájú máa lọ́lẹ̀ ni. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ètè mú àwọn kan nínú Bíbélì kí a fi kẹ́sẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ náà. Èyí tí mo kọ́ mú wá ní Jonathan àti Jésù Kristi, àti Jonathan àti ọba Dáfídì inú Samuel kìíní orí 23 ẹsẹ̀ 17, 1 Samuel chapter 23 verse 17. Jonathan sọ, ó ní Dáfídì, gbogbo wa mọ̀, bàbá mi lọ́dẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé ìwọ ló máa jẹ́ aṣíwájú, ó máa jẹ́ aṣíwájú, èmi dẹ̀ máa jẹ́ ọmọ lẹ́yìn. Ó dẹ̀ tẹ́ mi lọ́rùn bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Ẹ jẹ́ ká rántí pé 1 Samuel kìíní orí 14 chapter 16 Ọlọ́run ti sọ pé Dáfídì ló máa jọba. Jonathan tún wá ń confirm ẹ̀ ní chapter 23 pé ìwọ ló máa jọba, èmi á jẹ́ igbákejì, ó ní ó dà bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tún lọ sí Samuel kejì ní orí 12 ẹsẹ̀ 13 dé 19. 1 Samuel chapter 12 verse 26 to 29. Joabu sọ fún ọba Dáfídì pé mo ti ṣẹ́gun gbogbo ẹ̀ o, yá máa bọ̀ o, mo ti gbára màlẹ̀ o, kó wọ̀n bá ogun tó kù, àwọn ogun tó kù àkó wá gbà, kọ́ má bàa sọ pé èmi Joabu ni mo ṣẹ́gun o, kọ́ lè sọ pé wọ́n bá Dáfídì ni o. Dáfídì dẹ̀ kó mọ ogun náà, ó dẹ̀ lọ gbà simple, kò bá Dáfídì lóye. Tábà tún lọ sí Samuel kejì yẹn náà orí 15 láti ẹsẹ̀ 18 dé ẹsẹ̀ 22. 2 Samuel chapter 15 verse 18 to 22. À ń pè jagunjagun kan ní Ìtáyà, ó kó àwọn ọmọ ogun ẹ̀ wá pé òun fẹ́ bá Dáfídì ṣiṣẹ́. Ìjọ́ kejì ni Absalom gbógun-dé tán lé Dáfídì kúrò lórí àléfà, ló bá tẹ̀lé Dáfídì ní àná ló yẹ̀yẹ̀ dé, má tẹ̀lé mi lọ bá jọ ní òun mímẹ́ tó ń jẹ́ Absalom. Dáfídì ìwọ ni mo wá bá, mo sọ pé mo kó gbòyàn wá pọ́ lá máa tẹ̀lé. Òbí tó wù lọ ní tó bá máa kú síbẹ̀ kájọ lọ kú síbẹ̀, ìwọ ni mo fẹ́ tẹ̀lé, ìwọ ni mo máa ràn lọ́wọ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni tí a bá lọ sí Chronicle ní orí 12, ẹ lọ wo àwọn jagunjagun bẹ̀, àwọn tó ní agbára ju Dáfídì lọ. Ṣebí Gòláyátì kan fún Dáfídì pa tá à ń pariwo. Inú ìwé yẹn tí mo wí yẹn, ẹ máa rí èèyàn kan ṣoṣo tó pa Gòláyátì 5, ó dúró tì wọ́n, àwọn márùn dẹ̀ pa wọ́n. Ẹ̀yìn ó tún lọ bá Gòláyátì bí 7 ní ìjà, ó pa wọ́n. Ibẹ̀ lẹ ti máa rí ìjọ Dáfídì sọ pé ó wà lójú ogun.